Hey everyone, today's video is about when Bakugo sees you sitting on Kirishima's lap. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and let's get going. The common room of Class 1A was buzzing with the usual energy for a weekend afternoon. Kaminari and Mina were playing a loud game of cards at the coffee table. Sarah was throwing tape at an unexpected Tokoyami, and Todoroki was quietly reading in the corner, seemingly unbothered by all the noise. You, on the other hand, were comfortably seated on Ijiro Kirishima's lap, laughing at something he had just whispered in your ear. His arms were wrapped loosely around your waist, his warmth seeping into your skin. It was completely innocent, just a moment of relaxation between you and one of your boyfriends. Kirishima had always been the physically affectionate type, especially in public, and he never thought twice about moments like this. That was until you heard a very familiar, very aggressive scoff from behind you. The hell is this? You barely even had time to turn your head before you were met with the sight of Katsuki, arms crossed over his chest, red eyes burning with irritation as he stared you down. His sharp gaze flickered between you and Kirishima, narrowing dangerously at how casually your boyfriend was holding you. Kirishima, being the easygoing guy he was, simply grinned. Hey man, Lion was just chilling here with me. Do you want to join us? Bakugo's eye twitched. Like hell I do. Why the heck are you sitting on his lap? You blinked, looking at him incredulously. Why are you acting like this is new? I sit on Kirishima's lap all the time. Whatever. He clicked his tongue and shoved his hands into his pockets, although the scowl never left his face. His jaw was tight, and you could practically see the gears turning in his head, trying and failing to rationalize his sudden, overwhelming jealousy. Kirishima chuckled, squeezing your waist playfully. Ah, come on, Bakugo. Don't tell me you're jealous. Jealous. Bakugo nearly choked on the word. His face burned, a deep crimson spreading across his cheeks. Like hell I'm jealous. I just think it's freaking weird is all. You have your own seat, dumbass. Kirishima tilted his head, smirking slightly. Oh yeah? Then why do you look like you're about to blow up the whole common room? Bakugo's scowl deepened, his eye twitching again. I'm not. Whatever. Just shut the hell up. He bit back a smile, recognizing the rare moment where Bakugo was caught in his feelings. He hated admitting when something bothered him, especially when it was something as stupid as jealousy. But he knew him too well to let him off the hook that easily. Come here, Katsuki. You reached out with a hand and beckoned him closer. He hesitated, still glaring at Kirishima like he was debating whether or not to blast him through the nearest wall. But after a few seconds, he grumbled under his breath and stomped over to you. You reached up, gently grabbing his wrist before tugging him down so he was level with you. You're being pouty. I don't pout, he muttered, looking away. Kirishima laughed. Yeah, you do, bro. Bakugo shot him a glare, but didn't argue. Instead, he focused back on you, eyes flickering with a mixture of frustration and something softer, something only you and Kirishima ever got to see. You could have sat on my lap, too. He grumbled. Your heart melted at the admission, and you smiled. You could have just asked. He huffed, but didn't protest when you reached for him, wrapping your arms around his shoulder. He let himself lean into you, even if his pride made him grumble about it. Kirishima, always the peacekeeper, patted Bakugo's back with a grin. Come here, man. We've got room for one more. Bakugo scoffed, muttering something about damned extras before finally giving in and plopping himself beside you, dragging you off Kirishima's lap and onto his own in one swift motion. You yelped at the sudden change, looking up at him in surprise. Oh? So now I'm allowed to sit on someone's lap? Yeah, if it's mine. He stated stubbornly, arms locking around you like he had something to prove. Kirishima burst into laughter. Dude, you're so predictable. Bakugo growled. Shut up. You couldn't help but giggle as you nestled into his warmth. Maybe he was possessive. Maybe he was a little stubborn. But at the end of the day, Bakugo loved you in his own, fiery way. And honestly, he really wouldn't have it any other way. Kirishima leaned against both of you with a grin. Alright, group cuddle time. You can't escape it now, Bakugo. Like hell I can't. But he didn't push you away. If anything, he just held you a bit tighter. And as the three of you sat tangled together, the noise of the common room continued around you, but it all faded into the background. You felt warm, safe, loved. Kirishima hummed happily, resting his chin on your shoulder, while Bakugo kept his arm stubbornly locked around your waist, as if daring anyone to separate you from him. After a few moments of comfortable silence, he shifted slightly, glancing up at Bakugo with a teasing smile. So, do I need to sit on your lap all the time now, or are you going to throw a fit every time I sit with Kirishima? He clicked his tongue, looking away. Shut up. Kirishima snickered. I think that means yes. Bakugo groaned, but his grip didn't loosen. Instead, he just muttered, loud enough for you to hear. Just stay here for now, dumbass. You and Kirishima exchanged a knowing look before settling in closer. And as much as Bakugo grumbled, he didn't let go, not even once. And as the warmth of the moment settled over the three of you, the common room continued buzzing with life, but none of it mattered. You leaned your head against Bakugo's chest, feeling the steady rhythm of his heartbeat, while Kirishima lazily draped an arm over the both of you, his fingers tracing small patterns on your shoulder. Bakugo let out a small huff, his fingers absent-mindedly playing with the hem of your shirt. You guys are oddly annoying. Kirishima laughed. Yeah, well, I love you too, man. You smiled, tilting your head up to meet Bakugo's gaze. Guess you're stuck with us. He rolled his eyes, but didn't argue. Instead, he pressed his forehead against yours for just a second before mumbling, Wouldn't have it any other way. And with that, the three of you stayed exactly where you were, warm, safe, and together, just as it should be. Thank you guys for listening. Hope you like this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and goodbye!